Hey, everybody, my beautiful, gorgeous souls. So happy to be with you today as it's January 11th, 111. And it's a special day for many reasons, but one of them being it's my birthday. So it is my 57th solar return. And I'm here at the Madonna Inn in San Luis Obispo with my beautiful daughter, Serafina. And it's funny because she pointed out that the each room at the Madonna Inn has a theme, and this one is the fabulous 50s, and it says it on the door. And 50, she's like, "Hey, you're 57, you're celebrating your fabulous 50s." And I love that she thought of that. And so I'm having a really beautiful birthday weekend. I do want to send my heart out for everybody that's affected by the fires. Um, my family was affected by that. Um, with the Real Inn, which is owned by Teddy, my and Andy, my second mom and her husband. The Real Inn burned down. It's very sad. There were a lot of family memories there for many years, and their staff also has been, lost their jobs in, you know, overnight, basically. And there is a fundraiser for them. So I'll have a link below so you guys can check that out and give a little if you can. And my brother's apartment burned down. He was right on PCH, beautiful view, and we saw dolphins swimming by all the time and seals. So he's in good spirits. He's got a really good attitude about everything. But yeah, so many people lost their homes. So many people have been evacuated and, obviously lost lives. And so just continue to pray for Los Angeles. I call it the City of Angels. I don't live in Los Angeles anymore, so people have been reaching out to me. I am safe, everything's fine. Um, but that was my home for like probably almost 20 years. So I'm just, it's yeah, it's sad to see so many beautiful places that I used to go to often um, that are burned down. And of course, people will rebuild, but it takes time, and there's going to be a lot of healing that needs to take place for people. I was in the Thomas Fire in 2017 when I moved to Ojai that year, and um, obviously that was not the same scale as what we're seeing in Los Angeles, but I totally know what that feels like, and it's certainly difficult. Um, but we are going to, no matter what, celebrate today. And I'm celebrating with you that, the whole idea of why 111 as a mystical day is important. And I am a portal witch, as you know, so I'm going to be taking you through a meditation activation that takes you into the portal of 111. It's a very beautiful opportunity to gain clarity around what you are calling into physical form. And even if you're not in the fires, I know a lot of people were feeling heaviness and a sense of foreboding before it happened. I know I started feeling it on Sunday that something was off. And many of my friends, many of you reached out and were saying, yeah, you were feeling the same way. Um, But I've had a beautiful morning so far. My dad called to sing me happy birthday. Thank you, Dad. And my beautiful friend Vienna sang me happy birthday. And my beautiful daughter was here to wish me happy birthday in the morning. And maybe I've responded to about 30 or 34 messages on Facebook. I've gotten text messages. So I will get to everybody's message, I promise. It may take me a couple days because I like to stretch out the celebration. Why not, right? Um, so my beautiful wish for manifestation that I'm putting into the portal today is really to have my work reach as many people who really will benefit from it. That, that God, the angels, that the universe puts me in on my highest path of my highest service. That's what I wish for myself this year. And as far as like material things, I'm wishing for a deeper sense of prosperity, um, and bigger money to go with that. Bigger money. Um, let's see here. There was something else. Yes. So along with getting my work out in the world, my dream is to be a best-selling author. I have no idea how that's going to happen, but one of the things that I am doing is I'm creating a little mastermind around this new book that I'm writing called the Mythic Mansion. So it's basically a framework of how to live a multidimensional shamanic life because we're all actually already doing it. And I don't think we always see the magnitude and the profundity of how we are actually there already. So it's not necessarily about, oh, this is like something new that I've discovered or that I've created. This is about me guiding you and doing like a regular practice with a specific mindset, with that, you know, with that sort of consciousness um that we have already within us, but making it more and more conscious and practicing it because that's what it takes really when we want to manifest anything in the world in our life. We um we have to practice daily because the world's going to throw stuff at us, things are going to happen. um it's very easy to get pulled off our center, but if we have, again, if we have this attitude of like, I'm just going to practice doing doing the shamanic me, doing the multidimensional me, and focusing on this beautiful energy that I already have inside, then you can create the reality you desire. Oh, yeah. Another one of my manifestations I want to put into this beautiful cauldron of energy that we're all sharing is I really get upset when I see homeless people for some. And then, of course, now it's like homeless, in LA has got a whole new thing. It's not just people who don't have money or people who have mental illness. It's like a lot of people are homeless right now. So I feel like I know that part of my mission in this life is to figure out a number of solutions, working with other organizations, with other people. So if that's you and something that you're passionate about, let me know. Let's start to create some momentum around that desire, that wish that there shouldn't be homelessness. There should be a place for everybody to, and experience sanctuary, experience a place of respite and peace, right? No matter who they are, what their economic standing is. I think that's like one of those basic survival things, right? So that, my friends, I will put that in the energy. So I'm going to take you through a meditation where you could do the same. You put your desires, your wishes in this vast portal of energy that we are in together as a collective. Remember, we're in the field with all of creation, right? There is no separation. And before we do that, I wanted to pull one card for us for today for this for messages from our guides. This is called the Wild Muse Oracle by Vanessa Simoena. It's just gorgeous. It's a beautiful, beautiful oracle deck. So close your eyes and take a deep breath. And I think I'm just going to pull one card, but if more than one card wants to come out, we'll see what happens. And I'm asking our angels and guides, our ancestors, our ascended masters, our Akashic record keepers, all those beings who love us so much to. Okay, one just flipped out. This is a really powerful one. It's called There Is Always a Way. She's got this giant, like Thor's hammer, or also in I think some of these cards also harken to some African American and West African symbolism. This is also the axe of Ogun, who is the god of war, but he's also the god who clears the path, right? He takes his machete and he clears the path. So there is always a way. So if you're feeling like you're at an impasse, you're like, I know where I want to go. It's clear. I just don't know how to get there. I don't really know how it's going to happen. So this card is reminding you, number one, not to give up. And number two, to yeah, have that hope. And also, remember that when we pray to the divine for the divine to help us bring us the right people, to help us live our purpose, to create what we want in physical form, we, a lot of times need to call in resources. And a lot of times those resources could be other people, not just money, but that's just part of it. Like, so what are all the different ingredients that you need? And knowing what those are and asking the universe, asking God, asking the angels, the goddess, whoever it is that you work with, asking them to bring these people, these resources through, and letting go of the how it's going to happen, right? That's a big limiting, because what happens when we're thinking about the how, we start to strategize, we start to do this and that. And not saying that we don't ever need strategy, we do need strategy, but what this card is saying, aside from the strategy, maybe allow the divine that space to bring what you need. So stop trying to tell the universe, this is how I want this to happen. Okay. So I'm feeling that very powerfully with the card. And let's see if there's anything else we need to know. And by the way, this is card number 34. It says, this card is a reminder of the endless possibilities that life has in store for you, even when it seems like defeat is the only option. Defeat is only an option if you make it one. Even when you feel extremely challenging, even when you face extremely challenging situations and feel like you have exhausted all your options, remember there is always a way. There is always a shining star of hope, another possibility. As long as you put your ego aside, you have the power to choose your emotions and to create a reality in which you always find a way to resolve any difficult situations you may be facing. Beautiful message for today. So I hope that resonates with all of you. I know it resonates with me. Okay. So I am going to pause the recording for a moment, and I'm going to bring up something on the screen, and it's not going to be just me. It's going to be something, a visual that I want you to have as we start this meditation, because it'll really help bring you into that portal. Okay. So I didn't want to like be fluffing around with the with everything while we were over Zoom. So I just want to make sure everything's recording. Looks like audio is being picked up. Okay, so what you're looking at is a beautiful symbol. It's called the Sri Yantra. And this is a ancient Vedic Hindu symbol. So the red dot in the center is called the Bindu. So what I want you to do is just begin to breathe slowly and deeply and softly gaze at the symbol, taking it all in, but I want you to kind of softly fix your gaze on the red dot in the center. Okay. So just stay in that relaxed state, and I'm going to just walk you through this activation. Okay, taking nice deep breaths. Feeling into your own energy right here in the moment, and that magical alignment of new beginnings and stepping fully into the energy of creation. This transmission and activation is instantly going to shift you onto the timeline of your new big picture reality. So remember, this is your show, your movie, your song. Your life is your best-selling novel. Okay. So for a moment now, keep gazing at the beautiful Sri Yantra. You are a living myth, a legend. Walk in that truth. Sometimes we can feel our desired reality even when we can't see it yet on the invisible, or from the invisible into the visible physical plane. Remember that each time we speak our story, which is built upon our beliefs, we are encoding our reality into the physical earth realm. Each of us is truly a shaman, a shamaness. We are experiencing our big picture reality through our energy, intention, and consciousness even before it materializes. On this 111 day, January 11th, we are dancing on the veil between the seen manifested and the unseen unmanifested. Today, with each breath, consciously sync with the divine as you are embodying the code of your new intended reality. Choose to believe that you can create anything you desire with speed because transformation has nothing to do with the construct of time. Change is instant and time really does not exist. Become a sovereign of time. Become the sovereign, the queen of everything. Choose to believe you could shift in an instant and you will. There is effort involved because of our conditioning, right? In each moment, we can breathe into where our beliefs are, hence where our energy is. We keep choosing to shift to where we want our energy to be. We keep choosing to believe that our desires are a direct reflection of our divine destiny. We keep choosing to shift and become that energy, become our desires and our dreams and our wishes. We keep walking the path of the mystic towards the star of our dreams. We keep visioning the beauty we see within us manifested in the world around us. We practice and we practice and we practice. This is true manifestation. Come play in the field of unlimited possibilities. Let's do this together. So, as you're gazing, remember in numerology, 111 is a master number. The number 11 is a master number. It's a direct connection to the divine, the intuition, and your higher self. This is your opportunity to allow your higher self that special opening to speak with you. This also represents the energy of new beginnings. It is all about your individuation and creation. And when we have 111, again, it's magnified by repetition. So, how can you keep repeating and repeating and iterating and iterating? Remember, this is a day where this cosmic signal is to focus your thoughts and intentions as the universe is especially attuned to your desires on this day. In Tantric numerology, which is rooted in Kundalini Yoga, the number one represents the soul body, which is the core of our essence and connection to infinite consciousness. It symbolizes unity, courage, and the ability to initiate transformation from a place of deep self awareness. So, this day, the number 111 amplifies all of this energy. So, it inviting us to strengthen our relationship with our higher selves and really step boldly onto our soul's purpose. We could think of this 111 portal as a metaphysical gateway offering clarity, spiritual guidance, and this beautiful energetic environment for accelerated manifestation. So, what I want you to do is you might want to come back, and I suggest practicing with this meditation 2 more times. So, 3 times total. And if you want to do it more, you can come back to it anytime. You don't just have to do this on January 11th, okay? This is potent at any time, all the time. Please close your eyes now, sending your consciousness within, deep within you, all the way down, following the breath, down your spine, down your legs, down your feet into the earth, anchoring deeply to the earth, and then coming back up the legs, breathing deeply, coming up the legs, coming up the torso into the abdomen, all the way up the spine, up the chest, up the back of your body, up your back of your neck, the front and sides of your neck, down your arms into your hands, all the way up to your head. So I want you to meditate on what you wish to create this year. And when this is done, write this out in a notebook, journal, or grimoire. The first thing I would like you to think about is setting your standards. I want you to ditch goal setting right now, right? Because that's all a distraction. You want to stay connected to that divine connection to your higher self. So, as you meditate on your intentions, what are the feeling words attached to them? Anchor these feelings and words in your heart and womb space as your standards for the year. So, standards are non negotiable, they are basically your tool to continue to align to this energy of creation and of bringing your big picture reality into physical form. So I'm going to give you a moment for this. And remember, you could always come back to do this after you've had some time to journal on maybe what those standard words are. Like one of them for me is divine play. It could be two words, it could be a sentence. Divine play is one for me, joy, bestseller, rich, radiant body. So think of what those words are for you. They are your standards that you will be holding for yourself. And even if you just think of one word, that's all you need right now in this meditation, just one word or one phrase. And just kind of repeat it in your mind a few times. Really feel that anchoring in. So, no matter if you have one standard right now or 5 or 10, I want you to begin to imagine that these are each sparkling colored lights flowing all around you and see them flowing into every cell of your body. And continue to take nice, deep, slow breaths. Tune into your inner guidance, allowing messages to come through and images, sensations. Just be relaxed and allow and receive. This is your moment to just receive. There is no willfulness here. This is all about allowing your higher self and your guides to take you on this journey. In your mind's eye, I want you to picture a sphere of gold, emerald green, and lavender colored lights swirling as it forms a portal in front of you. And maybe there's other colors that were associated with your standards. You could bring those in and see them being weaved into this swirling portal of light. And start walking towards it and step through it. And you're stepping into this luminous gateway. And you're just feeling lighter and getting more and more relaxed, more and more centered, and more connected to your higher self and the realm of the divine, the realm of the fifth dimension. And visualize each feeling and standard word forming into beautiful experiences in front of your eyes. Again, you're not putting any effort into this. You're just allowing the images to come forward, the pictures, the feelings, the sensations, the emotions. And a whole myriad of emotions can come up. It could be sadness, it could be joy, it could be just feeling so light and excited. It could be all of the above. And sometimes there does need to be sadness or some release. There could be tears, and maybe the tears are tears of joy. Just allow the experience to just be what it is. And there's no judgment, no need to analyze anything. Just stay with the process. Before we come back to the present, reflect on the blessings in your life and anchor yourself in those abundant feelings. Allow your truth, your big picture reality that you have coded into the energy portal to clearly crystallize into your chakra. So, first, feeling that code coming into the crown, and sometimes it might feel like tingling or heat or even coolness. You may not feel anything, but often there is a sense of something moving into the crown. And then ask that energy to move down all of the chakras to the third eye, the throat, the heart space, the solar plexus, the sacral, the lower belly area, down into the root, the base of your spine at the perineum. You could even give a little squeeze, a little kegel, whatever. I don't know what guys call that. I think it's called mula bandha, where you breathe in and you like take in all that, squeeze that whole lower pelvic region and kind of bring it, not just squeeze it, but draw it up into the body. Breathe deep and allow this energy now to go down your legs and your feet and anchor into the earth. So go ahead and come back whenever you're ready. You could also pause this if you need more time. I'm going to send you the written form of this as well, or, I guess if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to put it under the description of the video. So you could just literally like maybe write down or copy and paste this, just the steps, because maybe you want to do it a couple of times with me guiding, but maybe you might want to do a longer process and you don't want me to stop you. So that way you will have the whole process and can practice this. So this is all part of my new book that I'm writing, and yeah, the Mythic Mansion. And it's going to be a tier on Patreon. I decided to just do this mastermind um, on Patreon. It's $13 a month. Come on in and do it. It's going to probably go for a year. So you're going to be getting every month a new chapter or however much material I write. And then I'm going to be teaching it to you. You'll be practicing it. We'll be in community discussing our experiences with this. So I'm really excited about this. I'm excited to invite you into this new portal of transformation. It will be potent. And yeah, it's my birthday. Oh my God. So thank you for being with me today. And let me know in the comments how this meditation landed for you, how the oracle landed for you, how I can support you this year. I wouldn't be here without all of you supporting me. So I am just beyond grateful and so, so happy to be able to share and be your guide through all of this, and that you've, chosen me as one of your guides, right? I know we all have many coaches, therapists, support. That's, hey, I say the more the merrier, right? Um, and I'm honored and that you trust me in my work, and I cherish you. I cherish your presence in my life, in my business, in my Patreon, however, my newsletter, however you are in my world. Thank you. Okay. Have a blessed day, and let's create a beautiful reality for all beings everywhere. Thank you.